My crappy, dirty, unhygienic, disgusting roommate who is a grown man with skid marks is annoying me and I honestly don't know what to do, help. Hey all. Looking for some advice on my shitty roommate, more so on how to cope and deal with things because I'm very passive when it comes to confrontation but I don't want to let things slide because it's gone just too far. Side note, this is my first Reddit post so please excuse me or let me know if I'm doing something wrong here LMAO. So my boyfriend and I, 19F, and 21M, have a roommate living with us, 21M, in our apartment and unfortunately this roommate of ours is my boyfriend's best friend, so I can't really kick him out. My boyfriend put his name on the lease too, and it kills me that he did that. With that being said I have to tolerate his man-child behavior. Let me just start with the hygiene. This man's hygiene I wouldn't say is the worst there is, he takes showers and brushes his teeth, but when I say that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. He doesn't clean his room, and mind you he basically lives in his room so there is garbage and dirty and clean cloths strung out everywhere. He literally refuses to do his laundry, he'll go through all his clean cloths, then when he needs something clean to wear he will go to the store just to buy a new shirt and pair of pants for work the next day. And this is where I start to get irked, he will spend days, maybe even weeks not speaking to me, and within that time he'll make nasty faces at me and just walks around me like I don't exist. Then has the major audacity to come to me asking me if I can do his laundry for him? And this isn't the first time he's done it, he sucked me into it before and I kinda felt bad for him so I said yes and he piled laundry on me. I spent $40 on laundry that day, $2.50 to wash and $2.50 to dry, so that's $5 a load of laundry, yeah. I did that for a grown man who's not my son or my significant other. Wild. But this time I said no, I will not do your laundry, and of course he's back to the silent treatment, which is fine by me cause I hate talking to him anyways, it basically like talking to a brick wall. His room smells so, excuse my foulness, fucking bad, to the point where my boyfriend makes it a point to tell me to open his window and open the bedroom door and air out the room while he's gone at work. I open the window and refuse to leave his bedroom open because it makes the rest of the apartment smell like a dead possum in a skunk's asshole inside of a landfill. Second, he's a major alcoholic. I shit you not, I just walked out into my kitchen 10 minutes ago, and as he does every morning, he throws away his alcohol bottles from the night before. He just threw away a whole entire bottle of Peach Crown, yesterday it was Tito's, and a shit ton of seltzers into the garbage, and it finally clicked in my brain why he takes the garbage immediately after. He's trying to be fucking sneaky. He thinks I don't see it, but I do. I see and notice a lot more than he thinks, I just don't say anything. Plus he has no intention on ever putting a bag back into the garbage can, which is annoying considering that's the only thing he does around here and he can't even do the full job. He's just lazy. He leaves his dishes he cooked with on the stove. He piles dishes. I'm a stay-at-home at the moment so I don't mind cleaning up after my boyfriend and I, but he's not a part of our package and he doesn't get nor deserve the benefits I bring to the table when it comes to our home's cleanliness. It's exhausting cleaning up after someone who I couldn't care less about. He's a grown man. With no girlfriend. Lives on a schedule of, go to work, come home, get drunk, play video games, smoke weed, and repeat. But yet, he gets to have home-cooked meals for dinner every night without lifting a finger, everything that's housework is done for him. He lives under our roof and only pays $300 a month and doesn't have to pay for food or utilities or anything of the sorts. Then his excuse that he uses to get my boyfriend and I to feel bad for him and help him with shit that any adult should be doing on a daily definitely by now, is that HES depressed face with tears of joy, you know shit. It shows, and be a big boy and do something about it instead of having everything handed to you. Anyways, those are a few things. I'm just gonna list some other things in bullets cause it's easier things he does or says that are either nasty or disrespectful. He tracks water all over the bathroom when he gets out of the shower and doesn't clean it up. Never asks or talks to one of us unless he needs something. White male walking around using the N-word. Doesn't come out of his room when dinner is ready and waits till my boyfriend and I aren't in the common areas anymore to get his food, then doesn't put the leftover food away, which has resulted in my boyfriend and I wasting a crap ton of money from having to throw away food. Hisses at my cat? And calls my dog the N-word? Doesn't lift a single finger to help out around here. Takes off his shoes in the doorway and just leaves them so I trip over them. Does not feel the need to let either my boyfriend or I know that he's leaving or having someone over. He's brought a crack whore into our home before and I found out by running into her on my way to the bathroom. Any advice or comments would be much appreciated, really struggling for my sanity right about now. Caught my husband wearing my underwear. Well, that's exactly what happened. We were getting ready to go on a 4-hour road trip and I come into our room and he quickly pulls his pants up. I saw the bright colors and went over and slightly pulled his pants down and he was wearing my thong. I asked him why is he wearing those and wouldn't that be uncomfortable for a road trip? He was visibly shaking and said it was a joke. I just wanted to see if he would notice. I know he was just saying that by the way he was shaking and his tone. Been with this man for 19 years. I'm also positive he's been doing this for a while because other things that have happened clicked after this. Too much to get into. I'm just kinda lost here. First, I am honestly not really okay with this. It's not attractive and honestly quite a turn off for me. Second, I don't even know how to bring it up again because he was so embarrassed that I know he will never admit to anything. Third, as horrible as it may sound, I'm considering divorce over this. Not just this one incident in particular, but because I'm thinking this is something he's into and I'm not okay with that. Edited to add, I just wanted to add that I think I'm afraid that this is not just a kink and something more. This is why I guess I'm rushing straight to divorce. It feels like a betrayal to me because after 19 years, you'd think you really know someone. We have 2 kids also that are young, and I just want to make the best decisions regarding the future. I know I need to talk to him, and I will. How can I bring this up to where he will give me an honest answer and not lie to me about it? Thank you for all the responses so far. Second edit and update, I talked to him and he said it was just a joke. He did not want to talk about it in more detail, so I left it alone. I noticed a lot of people wondering what else has happened that made this incident click. A couple years ago, I found women's tights and a long tank top in his truck. The clothes were in XL, I'm a petite woman. My first thought was okay he's cheating. But the tags were still on everything. After I confronted him, he denied cheating and just said that he finds that stuff to be a turn-on and just threw them away. I knew he liked it when I wore tights and lingerie, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't buying this for me because of the size. And for some reason I really didn't think he was cheating, but I also couldn't imagine that he would actually be wearing it. I guess I chalked it up to maybe he just masturbates with it because that's how he made it seem. I've built a life with this person and we have 2 kids. I don't want a divorce, but when someone hides stuff your mind goes to all different places. I wasn't expecting this to get so much attention and I appreciate all of the advice. I'm just going to have to try and figure out what to do and it's hard. Can't figure out if my roommate is purposefully walking in on me in the bathroom. Hi, so I rent a 4BR and we recently got a new roommate. They keep walking in on me in the bathroom. While I've been sat on the toilet twice, and today again after I'd used the restroom and was finishing up brushing my teeth plus had music playing. It's funny because I was sitting on the toilet at first and thought to myself I wonder if they'll walk in on me again. Let me put on music because maybe they just didn't hear me the past 2 times it's happened. The door to the bathroom doesn't lock, it's an old house like 1700s and only had a little latch which has been broken since we moved in. The previous group of us 4 roommates never had an issue walking in on each other in the bathroom. I'm not sure if my roommate is hard of hearing? That could be possible in this situation because I don't know if they are. There's a lot of natural light from the window, so when it's sunny out I don't turn the light on. But today I fully had music playing and I had forgotten to flush after I peed lol, so I flushed the toilet as I was putting my toothbrush away, close quarters, and then they walked in. It gets just getting uncomfortable at this point. If it keeps happening, why would you not knock when you see the door closed? We leave the door ajar when no one is in there, and when someone is in there it's closed. So why does it keep happening? I feel like I'm going crazy. I have had a gut feeling that my roommate has been sneaking into my room / taking things for a while. For context, I don't know this person at all and I have no way of contacting them via phone because even though I gave her my number she never texted me. I also cannot lock my door in any way because the lock is broken and I have asked for it to be fixed multiple times before just giving up. Even if it did work, it is flimsy and can be opened from the outside with a card or anything flat. At first I thought her behavior was just strange because she would often do things like open her door while I'm in the kitchen, realize I'm there, and then go back into her room. Another time I left the apartment, realized I forgot something after 30 seconds and walked back, but then I saw her pop her head out of the door looking left and right. I was really confused by that. I noticed some things of mine started to go missing like makeup, clothes, food, etc. I suppressed my suspicions for weeks thinking I was just constantly misplacing things all of a sudden, even though that is abnormal for me. My room is very clean the majority of the time, so it's really hard to actually lose things in such a small space in which everything I own has a place to be organized. A little while ago I saw her in one of the kitchen cabinets that had my food in it, but I was tired after a long day of class and didn't think much of it. Eve never seen her cook food before. Coincidentally, I found that my box of food from that specific cabinet had been emptied after that. I asked her honestly about it and she said it wasn't her. Recently I was in my room and she just opened my door but realized I was in there and closed it quietly, not knowing I saw her. My intuition is telling me something is wrong, but I am worried I am just going insane. I am in the process of moving out and my room is practically empty, yet I have still not found my missing belongings. I have been looking for them for weeks with no luck. I have no knowledge of typical stealing behavior, so I am just confused and want my stuff back. Advice is welcome and appreciated. My ex-roommate abandoned her 4 cats in our apartment and refused to take her stuff after moving out. This is my first Reddit post, so I have no idea how this will go or if I'm going to update, but here we go. I, M21, moved into the apartment I have now about 9 months ago with my roommate, F19. For privacy reasons I'll call her M. Moved in with her mom, who has the apartment below where we shared the apartment about 4 months ago. Since then, M left her 4 cats up here and expected me to take care of them. She would buy the food, but she would never feed them herself or change the litter out when it needed to be changed. All 4 cats piss and shit all over the apartment and all over her stuff that is laying out since it's everywhere. Fast forward to the last 3 weeks, M has only taken 2 of the 4 cats and has yet to take any of her stuff out even though the apartment is in my name. I have given M many chances to come and grab her stuff and take the other cats but hasn't made the effort. I just want to get started on cleaning and making this place my own, but I can't because the cats keep pissing and shitting everywhere and I'm getting tired of cleaning up after them. If someone could tell me what I can do to get her stuff out and find a place for the cats to go, that would be greatly appreciated. I just want to have my own place of comfort, but I don't want this to get messy. Any help would be great, and I'm sorry this was so long. I'm just confused and looking for help. Update: I found a no-kill humane society that would take them for a fee since they aren't profiting off of state or federal aid, and they asked for the details of their living and what M has all done to them, so hopefully M will be charged with animal cruelty and never be able to adopt again. I will let you all know more in the upcoming few days.